Alright guys, so today is the day the swap is being started on the EG. I'm putting a B20b in it. I'm pretty sure it's a low comp P75 head, excuse me. But yeah, basically how I'm gonna go about this is I'm disconnecting everything that's keeping the engine from lifting off the chassis. So, you know, of course, like the mounts and shit like that, but like also like accessories and plugs. OBD1 cars plug into those harnesses right there on the strut tower, so you don't have to worry about wiring going into the car. But like radiator hoses, I'm popping off accessories. I'm trying to not undo any lines or anything like that, so that I don't have to recharge or top off stuff or bleed stuff. But yeah, my clutch slave cylinder is popped off too, so yeah, I'm gonna take it slow. It's my first, you know, different motor into a car. So I'm gonna take it slow. I got everything I need for it. Well, at least I think I need. But yeah, so basically everything like I said is popped off that I think needs to be popped off for now. There's just a couple more stuff I gotta go through. But yeah, after I get this, today's goal is to get it ready to take out. And after I get it ready to take out, if I finish early, I might try to take it out. If I don't, I'll just do it tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna take this process slow, you know, enjoy every step of it, you know, learn a lot of new stuff, teach myself a lot of new stuff. But yeah, I'll try to update you guys as much as I can as I go through it. But I'll see what I can do, because I'm trying to kind of process everything while I'm doing it. So I'll see you guys in the next clip. Alright guys, update. A couple hours later in the day, I'm pretty sure I got everything off that I need to get off. I got my axles out. I got the rear motor mount bolt out. I have these bolts cracked loose. Fuel line off. Clutch slave cylinder off. Harness is off, and the one going in the fuse box. That's pretty much it. Oh, fuel line's off. Got the return line over there, just disconnected it from the fuel rail. This one right here, just disconnected it from the fuel rod and from the vacuum fitting right there. Then brake booster hose is off. I got my power steering pump and my AC off, that's just hanging down there. That's pretty much it. I mean, from here it's pretty much ready to go out. Just got to get the cherry picker on it, wrap it around a good point, then loosen those last two mounts, and she's ready to come off. Oh, and also you do have, if you have an AC car, the AC mount over there. Mine kind of just fell apart, and then there's a little mount right there too, the two torque mounts, I believe. But yeah, this is pretty much ready to come out, so I'll see you guys when I have the cherry picker wrapped around it and it's ready to start coming out. Alright guys, quick update here. Got the cherry picker on the single cam. Got this bolt out already, and I believe if everything went well and I took everything like I didn't, it's the last bolt, or took everything like I did, it's the last bolt right here on the driver's side motor mount, and then this Z6 is coming out. Now, when I get this out, I'm gonna take my time. You know, I gotta look at some stuff with the power steering rack and stuff like that. You know, I'm gonna clean up the engine bay really nice, because, you know, 300,000 miles of a oil leaky motor didn't treat this engine bay very well. I'll clean it up as best as I can, you know, simple degreasers, power washer, stuff like that. But yeah guys, so I'll film the next video with the motor. It should be out, or I'll update you guys in case I fuck something up. But see you guys in the next clip. What happened, bro? Fucking did this whole swap by yourself. There ain't nothing funny about it, bro. Fucking mastermind over here. Ugly ass. No guys, but we got the whole motor out of the white car. Single cam's out. I've already began like unplugging stuff from the harness and labeling it. Get ready to swap over to this motor. So the route I'm going for this B20 swap is I'm gonna reuse the OBD1 harness, but I'm not gonna use OBD1 components. I bought all adapter harnesses for the dizzy, the alternator, and all four of the injectors. It's cheaper that way for me, because getting OBD1 components is kind of pricey, especially on the alternator and the distributor and stuff. The injectors would have been a little cheaper, but still. NorCal Auto Styles came through. They had the harnesses on deck. Alright, but they had the harnesses on deck. You know, they came through and they made this possible. So next video is going to be a different day. I'm going to be finding out what's up with the rack and pinion on there. And then hopefully all goes well and it's just the rack. I just got to buy a new rack. Get that from AutoZone or something with a warranty on it. But that's really it for today, guys. Next video is going to be cleaning and finding out what's up with that. So peace. Alright guys, let's crack in. Different day here on the B20b swap into the Civic. I didn't really record too much past couple days just because it's just little trinkets and stuff like, you know, coolant hoses, wiring harness, just wiring stuff up, stuff like that, transferring everything over, you know, missing nuts and bolts, stuff like that. But today, hopefully, we could get the motor actually into the car. I got some homies coming to help, but I'm not really going to count on them too much. I'm going to try to do it solo first. It's probably going to be a bitch, but we'll see how it goes. So I'll try to update you guys as we're putting it in, you know, bolting up stuff like that. But I'll see you guys in the next clip. So hopefully next clip it'll be motor going in the car. Alright guys, today's later the day that I recorded the previous clip. I didn't really record too much putting the B20b into the EG because there was a lot of complications, a lot of headaches. But it was just because I didn't have some stuff figured out all the way. Like for example, when I got the motor, it had this Hasport tranny mount, but this is actually a auto to manual tranny mount, and I was trying to figure out why it wouldn't line up. So I just ended up using the stock D series mount on that side, and then I got the Hasport on this side, and then the rear bracket's still not hooked up just because I wanted to get the motor in, but it did start up for the first time. I will include a clip of that.
Go ahead, run her up, brother.
Yes sir. It started up really good actually. Exhaust isn't hooked up, so it's kind of obnoxiously loud, but yeah, that really wraps it up for today's video. And next video will just be wrapping up, putting the intake, the axles, the rear T bracket, stuff like that. And I do got to get either a new throttle cable or an adapter bracket for that. I'll probably go with the adapter bracket. It's just a simpler setup instead of rerouting a whole new cable. But yeah, so that'd be it for today's video, guys. I'll just update you guys later. Probably next video will probably be tomorrow or the day after. So see you guys later. Peace. Alright guys, what's cracking? Today's a couple days later. I think like 4 or 5 days later. I had to wait on some parts to come in the mail to wrap up the swap. Basically what I was waiting for is bolts that go in, not on, I'm gonna show you on this motor, but on the other one for the rear T bracket, the bolts that were on here were like some janky rigged up bolts with bigger nuts, used as spacers, stuff like that. One of the bolts cross threaded the tranny, it looked like. But yeah, I got those from Precision Auto Works. They're over here. So yeah, these ones right here. Precision Auto Works, you know, it was only 13 bucks. The dealer wanted $38 per bolt, so yeah. And I also had to pick up the bolt that goes in the top of the T bracket. I picked that up from a local Honda auto wrecker because dealership also wanted $18 for that bolt. I ended up picking up for $3 for that one. So yeah, that rear T bracket is gonna go in today. It's just been held on with the transmission and the motor mount. But I'm basically gonna get it all wrapped up with the axles in and all that, shift linkage hooked up, all that sort of stuff. And basically the only thing I'm waiting on now to come in the mail is my throttle cable adapter. I didn't want to run a whole new throttle cable for the motor, so I'm gonna try to run this adapter. Some people say it does work, some people say it doesn't work, but I'm gonna try to run it, and if it works, it works, you know, good stuff. But if not, I'm gonna have to get an Acura Integra throttle cable. So my next update should be the car is all wrapped up, and the last piece would be that throttle cable adapter bracket. So I'll see you guys in the next clip. Alright guys, today is the day, moment of truth. Hopefully this is getting back on the ground today. Literally that's all that's left, is I gotta bolt up the cat to the rest of the mid pipe. I already got it bolted to the headers and then axles. The throttle cable situation, I reused the stock throttle cable. I didn't have to get an integra one. So yeah, if you guys have a P75 head on your B18b or a B20b, you can use one of those sohc to B16, they say it is, to throttle brackets. The holes are just a little off. I just had to move them over a little bit, but everything bolted right up. So yeah, the next clip should be it all complete on the ground and ready to take its first drive. So I'll see you guys in the next clip. What's cracking, guys? It's a couple days later here. I kind of messed up on the last clip, so I couldn't really use them, but a couple days later here, B20b swaps running perfectly fine. I have my AC working now. Just needed a belt for it. I had the right bracketry and everything. Just reused the stock AC pump. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for the B swap and the Civic. You know, if I didn't have all the parts to start, I didn't know everything I absolutely needed, so it took a little while longer than anticipated. But I ended up getting it done probably 4 or 5 days, you know, with all the parts for shipping and stuff like that. But if I would have had all the parts, I would have probably got done in about 2 or 3 days from start to finish. But yeah, we'll be making more videos on the B swap and this Civic. You know, videos like, should you do a B swap? What do you need for a B swap in your EG chassis? Stuff like that. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. Thank you guys for watching. You know, there's more content to come. We got coils to put on Brokestang Jr. We got a clutch to put in Big Fella's car. We got a couple of things coming up. So yeah, there's more content to come. So be sure to like, subscribe, and peace.